because of that, there is no such thing as being self-taught. Everybody is taught from somebody else. Should you take guitar lessons? Well, the answer is usually the same. It depends, right? What does it depend on? Well, it depends on what do you want to do with a guitar. And, I'm not trying to be funny here. Really, I want you to consider this. What do you actually want to do on the guitar? If there's somebody who wants to be able to pick up the guitar and or actually let's go even further back. Let's say they don't even want to pick up the guitar and they just want to have it on the wall or they just want to have it in the corner or something like that. Well, do you need to take lessons? No, if you're not going to play it, right? What about if you only want to be able to play like literally three chords and get it out when your friends come over and play those three chords and put it away and that's all you ever want to do? Some people just want to do that. Do you need lessons for that? Well, I wouldn't say you need to pay for lessons for that. You're going to get a lesson no matter what because somebody's going to show you the chords. So technically, the question is, should you take guitar lessons? Well, the real answer is everybody takes lessons in some form. I think the question is about should you actually pay for guitar lessons? So now let's progress even further. Let's say that all you want to do on guitar is pick it up and play a few chord songs, right? So now we're getting a little bit more advanced. That's not advanced, but it is more advanced than the previous examples. So if you want to be able to just do that, should you take guitar lessons? I would say yes, because it would speed it up. But if you don't really care about timing and you don't really care about running into roadblocks and being a little bit more frustrated and you just want to figure it out yourself, you don't need it. Go for it, right? Some people do that. And some people are, I wouldn't say they're completely satisfied with doing that, but they get along fine. It's good enough, right? If that's all you ever want to do. If you want to progress beyond that, if you want to progress beyond playing a few, what they call cowboy chords or open chords at the first three frets of the neck, and you want to do anything else outside of that, yes, I do think you should take guitar lessons. However, it's just like if you don't know who Pat Metheny is, he's one of the best, in my opinion, jazz guitar players of all time. Uh, when he was asked about playing jazz or about listening to jazz or why many people don't like jazz or something like that, he said something to the effect of jazz is just like anything else. 95% of it really sucks, and it's just the 5% that's really good. But everything's like that. Rock and roll is like that, right? There's a billion songs out there, but how many songs do you really like? Not that many. I mean, you can like a ton of songs, but compared to a billion, it's just not even a drop in the bucket, right? So the reason I bring that up is because the question becomes at that point, if you want to progress past that point, more than outside of the first three frets and only playing a few basic chords, kind of okay. If you want to progress beyond that, I think it's not even a question of should you or do you want to take guitar lessons. I think it's really the only way to really excel in your playing. The key is that it depends on who you take lessons from, or what you take lessons from, or where you learn from. Just like Pat Metheny's quote, it's just the truth. 95% of the stuff out there just really sucks. And it's going to confuse you more. It's going to make you more frustrated. It's going to cause more problems. It's going to give you bad habits. Um, Not that anybody necessarily does that on purpose, right? People just teach what they know. And a lot of people don't know really that much. And they teach people who are behind them and maybe set them up to get stuck later, right? That happens all the time, especially with the comment that I made earlier where everybody calls this pattern the minor pentatonic scale, and that's just not accurate, right? It can be the minor pentatonic scale, but if you think about it that way, you're going to get stuck later. It's just a fact. I see it happen all the time. So, in terms of should you take guitar lessons or not, again, if you want to progress and actually be able to play the guitar and be good at it and play songs and play maybe lead guitar or something like that, I think you should take guitar lessons simply because it's going to speed up your process. Do you have to? No. There are a lot of people who never took, quote, formal lessons, but they did take lessons from other people. And it may not have been in a formal setting, but they learned from somewhere. That's what I'm saying. And because of that, there is no such thing as being self-taught. Everybody is taught from somebody else. It just may not be in a formal lesson setting, right? So again, it's not so much about should you take guitar lessons or not. If you want to progress with your playing to the point where you want to really be able to play the guitar, play lead guitar, solo, improvise, play more complex songs, etc., then yes, I do agree, and I do think that taking guitar lessons is a faster, more efficient route to get there. What you have to be careful about is that you make sure you're going to the person or to the program or to the, whatever it is, course, book, audio, whatever it is that you're learning from. You have to make sure that that source can get you specifically around the challenges that you have and can get you to your goals that you actually have with your guitar playing, your specific goals. So extreme example of that, if you want to learn classic rock, then you don't want to go to the finger style, acoustic guitar teacher, because he doesn't play classic rock. It's just going to be a step in the wrong direction. Will you learn some things? Yes. But then the term opportunity cost comes into play. We don't have unlimited years, and guitar takes years to learn. So if you're going down the wrong path for years, well, just imagine how much time you wasted and how much time you could have saved and how far along you could have been if you would have went down the right path from the beginning. So I know that's a longer answer than we were probably expecting, but I think it's wrong to not give a complete answer.
Yeah, good. And I think it's scientifically proven time and time again that if you are playing with mistakes and incorrectly, it's twice as hard, if not harder than that, to reverse it and go back and learn it the right way. I'm a product of that in a few of my guitar playing skills, for sure. Like, I think for years, I never used a pinky, man. And I don't know why. I just didn't. And I went to college level classical guitar. And I remember my first lesson with Stephen Aaron, like this incredible classical guitarist. He stopped me, he just grabbed my hand in the middle of playing and just said, like, what's wrong with your pinky? What are you doing? Like, what is going on here? And it was a year of hard work working with him to start incorporating that into all the scale work and everything. Yeah. So it's true. It's very good. Yeah. Very good. Hey there, and thanks for watching that video. That's just one of our shorter clips from the longer Q&A sessions we do a ton here at Breakthrough Guitar. And if you're interested in seeing those and seeing everything that we have here, I highly recommend you click the button right there and subscribe. Also, speaking of the other videos we do, feel free to click right over there to start digging into those and advancing your guitar playing. We look forward to it, and we will see you next time.